This is my VW Golf R. It's a 3-door car, which I prefer. It's 400 brake, stage 2, fast. It's red, sporty. It's got big hoof and tailpipes out the back, Ottinger spoiler, quartz silver Pretorias. I just like it, I really do. The only thing is that recently I've been thinking, I want more. I don't particularly mean more in terms of the car, because I quite like it. I'm talking about performance. Now, the obvious path for these cars is to just chuck a big turbo on it. Maybe I should forge it. The reality is that all of these options, they cost. Now, I'm not tight and I'll spend on this thing. Don't you worry about that. But if I am going to put a load of money into it, maybe it's just a better option to get a better car. Now, believe you me, I've thought about this, and the next step up from this car would be to something bigger, but I don't need a bigger car in my life, so to be honest, it would be similar size. A bigger engine would be better though, wouldn't it? So that's it, I'm chopping the Golf in, I've had enough. I'm gonna buy an RS3. Actually, no I'm not, because as phenomenal as the RS3 is, I've got a big problem with it. Here we go then, the problem with the RS3, according to me. The Audi RS3 is a mint car, but the thing that makes it good for me, it's just that 5-pot motor. So it's that great 5-pot engine, shoehorned, basically into an 8 VS3. Nah, like an 8 VS3, like the next fellow, however. 5-pot engine, MQB car, 5-pot engine, MQB car. If I was to fit a 2.5 litre, 5-cylinder engine into an existing MQB car, it wouldn't be an 8 VS3. I'd probably choose yes, that's right, I'm going to do what VW should have done. I'm going to fit a 5-pot DAZA lump in my Mark 7 Golf R. Right, here's how this thing's going to work. All its life this has been a Golf R, but now is its final day. I've just took it on its final drive because me and Carl are about to pull this engine out. So yes, I'm going to put the RS3 engine in, but it's going to be complete. So we've got engine, box, rear diff, prop, selector, fuel tank, you name it, it's all coming out. So the first step is just pull it all out. And we're going to do it nice and gently, aren't we, Carl? Nice and gently.
Gently.
If he knows what that means. Right, let's do it. I'm not quite ready.
Are you sure?
I'm not quite
Are
ready.
you sure? I'm gonna phone me a river.
No. Keep putting fingers out the shit. Keep them shows out of mouth.
That's it.
Go on, Carl, sing it. It's busy recording. Right, so we're at the end of the strip down now. I didn't really, I didn't film loads of that, to be honest, because at the end of the day we're just pulling bits off the car in preparation for the engine to go in. So I'll show you what we've done now. So here we have my Mark 7 Golf R, front end completely off, engine, box, everything out, subframe, prop, heat shield, selector, all gone, rear axle, diff, everything stripped out now. The only thing that's still left to come out is the fuel tank. So we're going to pull the fuel tank out now before we do any more. And just as a test, I've offered up the battery cable because the RS3 motor is so big that the battery can't go in the engine compartment anymore, so it's got to go in the boot. So the RS3 has this big cable that goes all the way underneath the car. It's going to go over the top of the petrol tank and it's going to go in about there, so I need to chop that hole. So I've just offered it up for now, but we've got to drop the tank before we do that anyway. But all that was pretty pain-free, to be fair. It's a bit crazy pulling your car apart. It's a really, really good car, that. I mean, honestly, the amount of crap Mark 7Rs that we see coming in, mine is a really, really good one. So it's a bit mad to be pulling it apart like that, but all in the name of greatness. I'll just give you a quick look at the selectors now as well. So this is the Mark 7R selector. And this is the RS3 one. It looks pretty much identical at this end, so it bolts up exactly the same, but it's just the cable set is slightly different. So this is the Mark 7R one, and this one's the RS3, so the end is different. So we do have to fit the RS3 selector in there, and then obviously I'll move the gear knob over when it goes in. And then that's it. So petrol tank's going to come out now, and then we'll get stuff around, ready to start bolting stuff back in. It'll be mint. So this is both the tanks on the floor here. So this is the Golf R tank, and all the wiring for the fuel pump is on this side, which is the driver's side. However, the RS3 one's slightly different, so this is the RS3 tank. And yes, the level sender's over here, and obviously the connection to the pump from the controller, but the actual power for it is driven from this side, so we're actually just having to reroute some wiring there, and then that'll be the RS3 tank ready to go in, and there's loads of fuel in that, you know. How you feel it? How do you feel that?
That's going in my car, that.
Is it your car?
Yeah.
Kidding, aren't you, man?
And I'll take what's in here as well.
You can take with that. I left a tiny bit in there, but there's loads in there. Nice. God knows what it'll be. Probably fucking diesel now, mine, look. Right, let's get the RS3 tank in the car.
Pull that brake pipe on the other side of you. Needs to come towards you at all.
I'll show you that. I'll get them on. Sweet! Right, motoring on now. So that is the RS3 fuel tank, completely fitted. And then behind that we've got the battery cable, which I've drilled and then put the grommet in, stone chipped it all. So that's inside the boot now, good to go. So the plan next is going to be to move on to the rear axle. So hopefully we'll get the rear axle, the diff and the prop, and then all of the covers and all the rest of it back in the car, and that'll be the back end done, which would be nice because then we've just got all of the engine and the wiring and the aircon and all the rest of it to sort. But I've got everything for that. Well, not everything. Have had to order a new aircon pipe there because that one was pulled off by someone in haste. So even though I've made it really easy for myself by buying basically a full RS3 minus the shell, there's still little bits there that I didn't sort. Oh, there we go. Hey, you on film? Yeah? You on film? Right, so I've got the rear axle set up here now. That's going to be the next thing. This is the complete axle off the RS3 along with the RS3 diff. The only thing that we're going to swap out is we're going to swap the rear brakes out, because for all these RS3 brakes are nice. I've got a VBT kit on the back of my Mark 7, so we're going to swap that over because it's a bit nicer. Plus I use my calipers because they're all nice and properly colour coded black as well. I'm not really bothered about the red. I've also got some polybushed arms on my axle as well, so we'll swap them over. And then I'm also going to swap over the roll bars, because I did have integrated engineering roll bars on my Mark 7, but they don't fit with the bigger RS3 diff, so I'm going to have to take them off, and in its place I've getting some white line ones, so we'll show you them when we put it on. But that's essentially it. This came off a 53,000 mile immaculate RS3, so all of the bushes are mint, even all of the bolts are all mint. So to be honest, yeah, it would look nice if I powder coated it, but I really don't care. This will be spot on. So the next step is going to be get the rear axle, get the rear end done, and be motoring on then. Halfway there. Jake, will you keep the noise down? Jesus. You know what it is? I think this will be a good point to stop this video because I've no idea how long it's going to be. We're literally about to put the rear end of the RS3 into my Golf R. And we'll carry on with that in the next video. So thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like, give us a subscribe, you know, the usual bullshit. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let us know what you think of this project. Let us know what you think of the car, how you think it's going to go. Is it worth it? Should I have just bought an RS3, you big dick? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.